would have very much helped. Anyway, there is me not knowing how YouTube works, so... Forgot to actually hit go live. Turns out, you have to do it twice. I'm not sure how good this dual stream thing's gonna work, but I'm doing it, so... How to manually end it on YouTube? That's weird. I don't have to manually end it on this, but... Anyway... Have I got the right... Yeah, I've got the right thing. Automation says, a game. I played it once or twice before, I think you might be aware. But... What am I doing in automation anyway? It was a Group C car, wasn't it? A Group C car. If you aren't aware of Group C, think of the Mazda 787B, that sort of car, which is basically just 80s, 90s Le Mans car. Fucking Le Mans car, not Le Mans. I sound like an absolute not French speaker there. But, I don't know what's worse, actually speaking French or not speaking French, but hey. There is that. I speak French. That's not my proudest claim to fame. I don't know if my audio mix is good or not, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I can remove that, because that's not what we're doing today. Last time we made the knob rise polluti fang. Don't quite know why it turned out that way, but it just did. And why is it not? Hold on. Why is my music not stopping? My music wasn't stopping. Got to stop now. So last time we made this. It's going to be the 8th car. And, noticing that this isn't a very Group C looking body. I'm aware, but, there's something kind of interesting about the body. It has some peculiar body morphs, to say the least. And, I'm not going to spoil it, but the body morphs are pretty funky, if I do say so myself. As in, they are actually insane. I will not elaborate that any further, but the body morphs are absolutely insane. And, it would appear that there's actually nobody here. I want everybody to witness this moment. When I say the body morphs are a little bit insane, you like wide bodies. You like wide bodies, I guess. You like body morphs. You like putting engines where they don't usually go, or driving the wrong wheels, which we can do. We can do that. We can put the wheels on the wrong side. We can definitely put the wheels on the right. So I say put the wheels on the wrong side. We can put the wheels on the roof, yeah. We can offset the wheels a little bit. We can put in some pretty insane aero. That's the beauty of Group C, is we make absolutely insane car. It is called Stream Car 8 for now. And the best course of action for it is to build a normalish car. Not the most normal car, but a normalish car. I will first kind of just show off a normal... That's the wrong word for it. A normal Group C car. Or Group C-like car. Because, to be honest, I'm not a I'm not a motorsports expert. I don't 100% know if it's accurate or not. Could be. Could not be. My YouTube's broken. I cannot pause and unpause my music. Is that... It's because my fucking pause button's broken. Oh, and now we've got DSi camera music. Ah, lovely. That's just what I wanted when pressing pause. This is not what we're working on today. This is an existing car. This is what it's going to be competing against. So it's got the engine in the right place. It's got the sponsors. It's got a number. It's got tail lights. It's got wheels. It's got a seat. A normal seat. It doesn't have Maxwell. I can confirm we're not doing Maxwell. No, it was a Maxwell free day. No Maxwell. I could just do the VM and wait for people to appear. That's not what I wanted to do there. That's gonna make the windows a little bit less. Never mind. I will undo that. But this isn't what we're doing. I'm just giving an idea. So it has to be rear wheel drive. It's got like around a 4-litre V8 engine. This one, just around 800 horsepower. Do you have a time limit on Twitch? I don't have I don't have slow mode on. If that's what you're referring to. Oh wait, shit, you mean like a time limit, like a parental control thing? No, I think. If you're meaning that, then I mean, browsers exist, but additionally, I don't know how I feel about Twitch. Just trying something different. Also, because I read yesterday that Twitch is really shit for new content creators. If you've not got like 1,000 followers on Twitch already, then you're not gonna have a fun time on Twitch, basically. Heard that, so I've kind of putting my eggs in a different basket, so to speak, here. And I should put an aerial on this, but this is, I believe, exported to Beam. So this will drive in Beam, I believe. We could do that right now. Just while I kill time while I wait for people to appear, because, well, it's not that much fun having a automation stream where nobody appears. And it usually doesn't have a huge amount of shit going on, basically. But I've tried the YouTube Shorts dual stream thing. Don't know what it's called. So I'll first do a demo lap, so to speak, in this car. Just to kind of see what kind of competition we'll be up against. Oh, warning, this car drives like shit, because I don't know how to make cars that handle good on automation, and I doubt that the one we're making today will handle much better. Just knowing the history of cars we've made on automation. Or it will handle insanely well, because it will have like a free-sun, like an inline free, like a 7-litre Wombo. Something like that. It's one or the other. Automation test track. But I think it's time limits. I swear, I used to have a time limit on like, oh yeah, my old iPhone 6, but it was kind of bugged. Use a desktop site on phone. I admittedly use the desktop site on the phone for nearly everything. I just kind of don't have social media apps or anything like that. It's a ton. Oh shit, it's actually 2 laps. Whoops. Yeah. I mean, at least on the Wait, the desktop site on phone? Yeah, no, that's a little odd. Is that how it works? I mean, I suppose YouTube is a little bit shit because they kinda... I've configured this poorly. Let's change it. Time trials. Laps. 1. So time to beat is 2 minutes 37 seconds. Echo. Yeah, there probably is. I can actually check what's causing that. It is not what I thought was causing it. I think the echo was actually just echo in, like, room noise and stuff. So I don't think it can be really helped. Yeah, I'm just going to do a time trial to see if I can control the existing Group B car, and then the Group B car, proper one, will be the build. So here it is. I'm going to put this in relative cam, GT style. I'm focus for this one, just so I can get an actual good lap time. Every assist turned off. Just still save it. Okay, I can maybe not save that. I need to learn how to drive. Okay. Okay. Now, I will not be surprised if this becomes the quickest car around the track, because, I mean... Oh my fucking god. I can redo this if I end up just not knowing how to drive. For whatever reason, it's veering to the right. I don't think it's meant to, because my controller is not... Fuck. My controller's not drifting, it's just veering to the right for whatever reason. My clutch didn't engage, that's cool. Yup. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave this, and I'm gonna make the car. That... Maybe get somebody who knows how to drive to sort that out. I don't know what I'm doing with that car, it's too quick. Too powerful for me. Too powerful. Way too powerful. It's like driving... Is the echo still a problem? I'm not gonna be so worried about the echo. I'll load up automation though, so... It could have just been the direction I'm talking, maybe, but... Is this stream working? Oh, yeah, it is. Or is it in the game, maybe? I don't know. So while this loads in, and you can just see, okay. Oh wait, no, that's it. This was, why is this always my loading screen? I can't escape it. Oh, some good news. PlayStation 3. Got another one coming soon. But, oh my god, this is running smooth. Obviously not. It's because I've not overloaded it with fixtures yet, but let me stop my music. Oh, it finally stopped. That's been a problem, like, since stream started. This may not look like the most Grip C-esque body, and it's also got a sunroof, which is very not Grip C-esque. But I'm going to try find the Grip C-ish kinda one. But the reason I'm choosing this body, and I think I said it, was because it has interesting body morphs. It gets better than that. That's a bit of a warning. It gets better than that. Because we can... Let me just choose this one, just to show what it's like. We put a couple of, like, scoops. Just a couple of scoops in the bonnet. Just like that. We can drop the front end down. You know, okay. It's a bit odd, doesn't look the best. We can drop it back up if we really think that it look better. We can also elongate the front. Do that sort of thing, which I think... It gets, believe me, it gets a lot better. We can extend the back. Which I think is probably going to happen. Let me just like make that look quite nice. I don't know, I don't know. We can also then turn it into a... we can lower that. Or we can do it with full NSX. Like that. But it gets better. Because I've not shown this body's absolute peak. Whereas, that's not Porsche Cayenne with license plate peak. The car should not put a license plate like that. But this, you may notice the fender highlights. And this is what, when I was first making a Grip C car, this is what made me think, oh, we can do that as well. This car would be perfect for stream. The reason is, well, you've heard of a wide body. We can do that. And at the back, we can also do that. And, I don't have any other words. This is... I think we've sunk too far today. I genuinely don't think this can be... I don't think we can get that. We can't get worse than this, and we can't get better than this. We're in a bit of a situation. And I know that immediately everybody's going to want the, like, 2-car wide body. So it's going to stay on. But what do we do with a car this wide? I will find what the mod is called. It is the, I don't actually learn what this is. It's the Storm 90s. So, that's what the mod's called. Storm 90s. Control L, click, view workshop. Okay, I'll see what that does. Control L. Control, left click. It is, it's loading up. My Steam's quite slow. It's this body, so if you want to do this, I'm just subscribed to like every mod. Have a quick look at the Steam Workshop actually. Just see if there's any... Okay, that could be interesting. Let me add that. I'm going to trim kit. Add that. Just add a few mods, just so I can have these. A Grog TV 3D model. I know I say that I add every mod on automation. I'm not going to add that one. I'm going to get really distracted on this, so I should probably... Ooh, that could be funky. Yeah, I'll add those, and Fiat Uno. Okay, I'll actually get back into the game, because I not checked the automation workshop in like a few weeks, so just have to get my fix of subscribing to every mod. That's what I usually do. It won't work on it, but this is an option for fixtures. We can have Victorian street lamps. And I'm going to delete that before anything bad happens, which everything bad will happen. It's Murphy's Law. Stream automation, everything bad that could happen, happens. And I think we should just make the worst Grip C car possible. Put super taillights on it. Just make something just so irredeemably bad that it can only get better. I could put an NSX style wing on it actually. I could find an NSX style wing. Also, this is not going to be a Grip C car, is it? This is going to be the hold on. I'm actually going to check this. Is it echoing badly? Because I wasn't aware whether it was or not. Let me see. It is echoing badly, actually. I don't... Huh. Have I got, like, two mic... Oh. I am an absolute idiot. My mic was added twice. Yeah, that I probably should have checked. I didn't realize. I think I accidentally enabled that twice. Oh, that would explain why it was picking up all my desktop noise. Oh my god. How did I... Filters. Let me see this. Oh wait, hold on. I believe that's the one I was meant to have on. Right. I think I fixed the echo. I didn't realize I had two audio inputs. My bad. That should be better now. Yeah, it's irredeemable. Super tail lights. A single audio input. Just all the stuff that you should normally have. Like, normally, I think I'm having a stroke again. Anyway. My bad. I didn't realize that was actually the case of the stream, so... Yeah, honestly, I had no idea that it was that. So let me just re-record this in case this ever makes it to YouTube. Wow, cars fucked. This video is not going to make it to YouTube, I can tell. But, be a nice little bit of lore as to why we don't. We aren't allowed to make cars. Ever again. I might actually do those. And based on this body, I think we could actually have more than one. Of course, we can have front wheel drive as an option. And I think I've selected the wrong engine configuration. Yeah, I've selected the wrong engine configuration. I could put a solid axle coil, because that's... Everybody knows that's what we're using Grip C. I'll go with push rod. Lowest part of the fender. Headlights. Ooh, I could put on... If we are making the worst car possible. Evoke headlights. Actually, I hate that so much that I will just maybe not do that. Or Peugeot. I saw one of those Peugeots earlier. What style of headlight? Because there's a few options. I could put BRZ headlights. I could put on Mercedes headlights. Oh, that's... Yeah, I'm not surprised that's clipping through. Those... I'm half tempted to put a Dodge Neon front end on it, if I'm being honest. But, I might not. I'll put those, because those won't not clip through too badly. If I remove that... This is not a good start. Could also put a set of pop-ups on it, but could even make some like huge pop-ups so that the fender is the pop-up housing. Why have I done that? It's the hardest delete key press I've ever done. Okay, I can make it 4x4. We'll give it a bit of an advantage as all wheels are driven. New project. I have to think of a name. Could I put a Boxer 6? What engine would you like to see in a Grip C car? We've got everything from... Well, we've not got everything. We've not got V16s. I should probably get V16s, but no. I'll get it eventually. Maybe when it's on sale. And it kind of goes against the point of it because it's meant to be as a way to support the developers, but it's not free, it's quite expensive. It's about the price of Gran Turismo 6, which is a game that I am looking for. So if there's any suggestions of what type of engine I should use, I will just say a number of cylinders between... Actually, also say if it's a Boxer, or inline, or V. Just any engine that you wouldn't expect in a Grip C car. It's basically what I'm looking for here, because we want to be a car that, like the 787B, it had an unconventional engine, it had a 4-rotor, and that was the most famous. Inline 3. I could smell it. I can smell it. Use aluminium billet. Aluminium performance. Forged. 1600cc max. I will maximize that actually because... Hold on, it must basically be like a Hayabusa engine, wouldn't it? Or wait, hold on, was a Hayabusa 4-cylinder? It'll basically be a GR Yaris engine, I think. It's at 1.6 inline 3. I might be getting stuff wrong. I'm gonna just go with ones that I can pronounce, so I'm not gonna do that. A couple balance shafts. I'll probably do some high compression, maybe, I don't know, 16:1. We'll have to see how everything else goes first, but we'll probably have like a high 1200 RPMs, right? Quite realistic. I'll put at 8K right now, just so we can get a reading. And I'll actually make it, you know, track worthy. I'm not going to put a carbureted engine on it. Ethanol race. Should race. Actually, we don't need any of this because it's racing. We've only got 147 horsepower. It's not quite 787B performance. It's a compound turbo though. Where I can... Sequential turbo. Can I twin turbo? No, I cannot use... Must use a single throttle. Okay. I will just use this. How much power will it make supercharged? We can have such a broken curve, but it goes to producing 0 horsepower, and then back up to... And that will... I like engines that defy physics. Yeah, it's not how any of this works. I don't know superchargers, so I could probably mess this up quite badly. So I should probably go with a turbocharger, just so it's something that I'm a bit more familiar with. Ball. Chance that this actually makes a better lap time, because I can actually drive it as well. Yeah, curves don't usually have 2 peaks, but we could if we wanted. I actually really want to try what it would be like if we had 2 like power peaks. Valve float, how do I... Oh. Valve float, how do I... Well, probably reducing RPM, but I don't really want to reduce RPM. That might have helped. And profile. Ah, reducing compression has helped quite a considerable bit, actually. That's probably something I should have done. Yeah, I know the delay is bad. I didn't quite realize it would be so bad, though. That actually sounded not very great. My voice tone was fucked there. The delay, I don't know why it's so bad on YouTube, because I wasn't having this problem. I think it's like a... if it's appearing on the side, that's really slow on the side. But it appears quite quickly on my, like, popped out chat, I believe. I don't think it's too bad. I think it just takes ages to appear in the side panel. I'm gonna have to, like, do like maxing sliders just to get power out of this thing. Triple erase. I think this might actually be the amount of power, the max amount of power we can get from this thing. Yeah, that's more of the point of making no difference. We increase that. We can at least have it rev to 10k RPM, even if it doesn't benefit from it. If I do that, that's... Well, that's done something. Don't know what that has. Twin charging could work, but I am... Oh wait, we can't twin charge. So it's just a single throttle. Now we can twin charge. I'll put negative... That's not how power works. We've got negative 136 with negative 740. Yeah, this is... I think we've broken automation. This isn't how any of this should work. Our supercharger's quite a bit bigger than the car itself. Get more reliable. Supercharged exploded due to internal... If I lower it? Oh, we've got 68 horsepower. We've made a Kia Picanto engine. Make it bigger. And it's broken again. Gear ratio could be absolutely minuscule. We do that. That makes it less volatile. Oh, and we've got actually a slightly. Well, actually, I do not know what's happening here. We've got valve float again, which is caused by the RPM, of course. Reliability is too low, so don't say. Big wonder why. I really want to go back to having. Yeah, we've got negative 2,288 horsepower. Meters of torque. It's almost impressive. If it worked, that would actually be quite impressive. Oh, hold on, that's promising. Maybe like not have such an insane chin. Okay, I think I've gotten somewhere. If we don't have a supercharger that's bigger than the engine, we get around 400 horsepower. But we can increase the boost until we get around. I don't understand super turbos. Can you tell? I reduce that might reduce the tendency to explode. Yeah, no, that's not making a difference. I'm gonna reduce RPM limit, and we've actually got no engine warning. How the fuck have we got no engine warning now? Is the good question. 400 horsepower. Oh. I can mess with these sliders. Okay, that's fucked again. Okay, we're actually getting somewhere. This is actually not bad. Somehow. I change cam profile. Yeah, pretty much same. I would be an awful car designer because I would blow through millions just not understanding the you kind of just can't just adjust things every I'm saying just every other syllable. 450 horsepower, is that gonna be enough? Probably not, but we can make do. I know this sometimes increases power. No, it doesn't here though. Give it a listen. I've gone past the menu, haven't I? Okay, that's quite loud. It's gonna be one of the Group C engines to ever be made. No other common. It's just gonna be one of the Group C engines ever. Actually, Friesland VTEC. I think they look funky. Five speed. Top speed. I don't know, something like slider's not moving. Manual locking diffs. Oh, that's going to be fun to move the wheels out on. I can actually max the width. Hold on. Oh, right, never mind. That was the other way I was thinking. Radial race, it kind of has to be. Is there just me, or those really don't look like... Oh no, they do. I was just not reading it. I'm gonna put soft. Oh, this offset. I'm gonna put my mouse right under my right under my microphone. Just this is really not fun. One done. Yeah, that doesn't look awfully wide for a wheel. For a wheel arch, at least. I could of course just go into advanced fixtures and actually make it, like, dangerously wide. Like, have absolute steamroller wheels on the back. You know, I'm actually going to do that because that would have been so much easier. That's not a good way to do it. I will reset that. 0. I'll grab my keyboard again. This was not the best way to go about doing this. I suppose I can choose some wheels while I'm here. And I'm not going to choose the monospokes, because we're making a Group C car. We can make it a Group B car and actually make it a rally. I'll stop myself before I make another stupid idea. Those could be funky. Settings. Wheel width 50. I think I might have to set it to like 450. God, that is wide. Wheel offset. That's still not enough. I'm not gonna have 450, but I'm gonna have 250s. Or maybe just like 150, because that still would fit the wheel well. 100 wasn't enough either. Yeah, sure, that's 1080, that's why. That's seriously still not enough. 300. 350. I just think 380 might be a good one, actually. I smell 300. No, it was not. I wonder if this will steer. I've had issues with automation cars with like excessively wide bodies not steering before. I wonder if this will also have that issue. That's weird front. Just do that. It's just a lot easier to do it that way. Maybe not those. This is going to be the worst car ever made. Look how inset the wheel is. That's how cars work, apparently. That's... Well, just a colour. I might paint it like wood, or carb, or chrome. Or everybody's favourite colour. I could paint it emission. Everyone loves emission. Where's emission? That's my favourite colour, though. I need to find emission. Where's emission? Where's emission? Love that colour. Weaved cloth, that's certainly something. Why can a car be made out of cloth? Or styrofoam? Or solar panels? Oh, we can make it an EV. Or at least a hybrid carpet. It just looks like one SCP with a carpet. Use a quoted cloth to give it like that 77B looking livery. It would look absolutely horrific, but it's, for whatever reason, an option. Or granite. This is actually giving me some... I absolutely hate making liveries and automation. could maybe do something funky with these materials. I think for now I'm just gonna paint it transparent, just so we don't have to see it. I'm just gonna paint it. I'll paint it like a nice bronze orange color. If anyone has any other paint suggestions, that is also an option. But now I can actually get onto the good part, the fixtures, which this is just so ridiculous, this car. But we love them nonetheless. Oh, I've got an idea. An exhaust for every cylinder. And there's a perfect fixture for it. Because we only have a 3-cylinder engine, which is actually probably bigger than each cylinder itself. Which is not best for a Group C car, but it's an observation. I'm going to put music back on. I have a sneaking suspicion this will not ever become a proper Group C car. I could add Corvette headlights for some reason. Where's the interesting fixtures? Okay. That's an option if, I don't quite get why that is an option, but we could put a snorkel on it. Oh, tail fin. That actually could be beneficial here. Actually, maybe not. That doesn't look all too good. I should probably do this on Twitch. I'm just thinking this is really not going too well, and I am not. Ah, God. How's this been going? An hour? Yeah, I am feeling a little bit unwell, honestly, tonight, so I might actually do this another time. The game is called Automation. But hello there. Are you new? Because, this is a very interesting thing to lock in on. This isn't what Automation normally looks like. This is meant to be a Group C car. And compared to an actual Group C car, well, this is a little bit far from it. Because an actual Group C car would look a little bit more like what should be loading in right now. But I don't know if it is loading in right now, because, Automation has a tendency to crash. It's a little bit of experimental software, if you will. Oh, there it is. This is what my competitor car is meant to look like. So this is what we are up against if you hadn't seen. And what we currently have is yeah, it's not the most riveting Automation gameplay stream. I think if you really want a good Automation gameplay stream, you might want to try to find somebody who builds a car that doesn't look like this. drivetrain. Well, I could put it because that's what every Group C car had. They all had CVTs. For C was for continuously variable transmission. So it's a fun fact. You don't get this information anywhere else. Because I make it up the second I go along. Top gear, let's put 495. First gear, I don't know, like 45. So we're gonna have some pretty quick acceleration with that. Let's go with the manual lockers and the 4x4. This is just everything Group C is about. If you described it over a phone in a different language, and the only card it was made out, or the only word it was made out, was automobile. Put some drum. Oh, that could be a bad idea. I'll maybe not go with drum brakes. I'll maybe actually go with, like, disc brakes in the front. Some 300mm disc brakes in the front. They're pretty big. Drum. 160mm. Because we only need to stop at the front. I'm really not sure if I should actually do that, because I kind of put discs in the back. I'm not going to put 160, I'm going to put 50. Sport under tray, it would be sport under tray. Cooling flaps, probably. Interior, it's gonna be a 6-seater. It's not, it's gonna be a 1-seater. But hello there, I'm now noticing that this might actually be a vehicle that ends up happening because people have appeared. Interior, luxury, entertainment, phonograph. Because no other Group C car ever had that, so it'd be a nice luxury feature for driving. You're in the car for 24 hours and sometimes. Or the car's racing for 24 hours, you're not in the car for 24 hours, but you need a bit of entertainment. Could have like a little iPad holder. Cars from 1989, that wouldn't really make sense. It's not the same year, it's meant to be 1993. Manual, no traction aids. So many. I'm not gonna finish that joke. That's probably like progressive, probably semi-active. I don't know. This is gonna be car has strong oversteer. Try increasing rear grip. We have quite a bit of rear grip, if you didn't realize, because we our wheels are they're not small. So, with that out of the way, let's go back onto putting some fixtures on this thing and figuring out what exactly it's supposed to be. Because currently we have, let me go with the spec sheet, we have around a 450 horsepower inline 3, which is it's pretty standard in Group C, if you weren't aware. We're pushing, oh, we've now got, look at that, we've now got 470. I was about to show that I am absolutely horrific with numbers. It's not the best. I really want to put pop-ups somewhere. I don't know what to use pop-ups for because who says pop-ups have to be for doors? For lights even. That was a bit of a. That's not what I was meant to say. If we really wanted, because this is meant to be the funky experimental Group C car, if we really wanted, we could have pop-up door handles. And I might keep the pop-up door handles on for funky experimental value, just because. Have you ever heard of a Group C car without them? Yes, but have you ever heard of a Group C car with them? No. So it makes our car unique. If we ever want this car to have status like the 787B, it has to be unique. In every sense of the word. I mean, the taillights are not unique, because they're from a Supra. But no other Group C car did it, so it is unique. Every other Group C car had, like, bus taillights, so we've actually done something interesting. I should probably add some kind of, hold on, we have a supercharged engine. This is giving me an idea. A very interesting idea that you may object to or may agree with. I'm gonna get the one with the cutout. Supercharger out the back. Just because I mean it is supercharged, so it kind of actually makes. This is the first time that's ever made sense in one of these cars. And it's on a Grip C car, so it doesn't make sense in the first place. Actually, put that there, it would also make a little bit of sense as well. This car, we've made a good car. Somehow. It really is subjective on your definition of the word good, but literally all this has to do is beat out the other car, and I cannot control the other car for shit, so it actually has a decent bit of opportunity. Do we need 5-mile-hour crash bumpers? Because I think we do. Just to prevent us from having our car completely destroyed in a front-end collision, I think it would be quite helpful to have. It's not, hold on, primary car is that section, so if I was painting that, I don't know, like Pepto-Bismol pink. Assuming it turns, it's very big assuming. Automation has a tendency to not allow cars with, like, before... What the fuck have I made? What's this there? Put on truck headlights. It's just me versus actually looks like one of those cars, like one of the cars from BeamNG. Yep, that's... I'm gonna just leave that and pretend that that never happened. There's two options for taillights. We could keep the super taillights, or we could go with pop-up taillights. For aerodynamics. So, which one will it be? Will it be the super taillights or the pop-up taillights? I should probably make them taillight colored. I will await a response. I know I've got like an insane chat delay on YouTube, so why not both? Yeah, why not both actually? Let's go with both. Oh shit, it disconnected. Oh, reconnected? Stream died for a second there. It does that quite often. Every car... Yeah, this has gone poorly. But every Group C car needs some kind of intake. Why not have 2 chips of macaroni? Just sucking in as much air as possible. This is really shit. Hold on. Are we back? Is this working? Oh, my download, my upload is. My internet's gone to like fucking. Oh, we've died again. Have we died again? What the fuck is going on? Is this working at all? No, it's not. This is actually really bad here. I don't actually know what's causing this. Oh, is it working again? Yeah, it's working. It's really intermittent. I think my internet might actually be just bad tonight. I'm not quite sure what's causing this. bitrate is lower. Recommended bitrate is 6,000 kilobits per second. It's back running poorly. Yeah, it's like it's died again. So this is really unreliable. Oh, fuck. What the fuck is causing this? I apologies. This is just way too unstable for a proper stream. So I'm gonna end it for tonight, and hopefully next stream it'll be reliable. But yeah, this is really shit. Usually it runs a lot smoother than this. Is yeah. But anyway, thanks for coming to stream. I have no idea why it's so bad this time, but yeah. See ya.